fresh juice for $1. He's got the big kind. If you're into that, you take one sip and one more sip. Pretty soon you're chugging on the whole bag. It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
You cannot resist the lemonade.
It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
Little yellow spawn of Lucifer. It's the perfect blend of sweet and sour. Something in the lemon gives you power.
It's Lemon Demon.
Oh, lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
Would you like a sip?
Lemon Demon caught you stealing from the lemonade stand. You can't take one without paying, you might lose your hand. It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
He's a little over citral.
It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
Everybody loves the lemonade. And the devil sends him up from hell. Now he's got some lemonade to sell.
It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
He's a little spawn of Lucifer.
It's Lemon Demon. It's Lemon Demon. It's Lemon Demon. Did I mention that it's Lemon Demon in the French say Le Monde Demon?
You will not find a single seat, there is no pulp to make you choke. Drink from the Lemon Demon's eyes, this isn't any little joke. He collects 1,000 souls a week, at the very, very least. It's awful thirsty here in the belly of the beast.
It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
You cannot resist the lemonade.
It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
Little yellow spawn of Lucifer.
It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
It's Lemon Demon.
Lemon out of 10.
You can't ignore those losing eyes. You must accept his lemon lies. It's a grim prediction, but I told you so. And everyone says that there's no explanation, and nobody wanted to know. Something's terribly, terribly wrong with me. 10,000 light years away. Feelings of dread like a deathbed silent gloom. I found a pile of red tape in my room. There's a lucid feeling of insanity. Everyone says that there's no explanation, and it's simply the norm to agree. Just several weeks ago, there was a status quo. 10,000 light years away. Something's terribly, terribly good and quite misunderstood. 10,000 light years away. 10,000 light years away. The king of Mars perfects his commentary skills. I'm a gold-plated man, monkey full of dolphins. If you're happier, dial 1 now. Don't be fooled by gravity, and don't be like the sun. Change one thing about the weather, well then I would tell the world and I'd become famous. And then I wouldn't need to care about the weather never ever anymore, 'cause I would be relaxing in Hawaii. But that is not my fate. I'm trapped inside a cage. It isn't even locked, but I'm an idiot. Caesar was a criminal, but his mother was a saint. Some say that it's subliminal, but I say that it ain't.
Size was a masquerade meant to sell you lemonade, and it worked by rushing in their grapes.
Once again I'm falling down a mountain like a metaphor. Goddamn leprechauns, goddamn leprechauns. Shoot me from a cannon to the moon without a helmet on my head, or even oxygen to breathe in the off chance that there's no air. Is like a something, something. Air is like an I don't know, and air is just like fog, but it's not gray, and it makes me want to breathe in toxic little fumes, and then I breathe out sugar frosted blood. All I ever did to make you laugh was breathe out sugar frosted blood.
What do I have a cup. I wonder where my cup has gone. I think that it was taken by
The king of Mars perfects his commentary skills. I'm a gold-plated man, monkey full of dollar bills. You've been standing there blocking my view.
Don't be scared by me or me.
And don't be like the sun.
It's all about the illusion. That's why you shouldn't be like the sun. Because if you are, you don't exist. And that is associated with people who don't exist.
Okay, the other night, like last night, I had the most screwed up dream ever. I mean, it was like a freaking acid trip. Not that I advocate drugs, because drugs are bad and stuff. Anyway, my dream was like, I was in a warehouse. There were all these guys in Santa suits doing this sort of big dance thing, and they couldn't see me or something. I don't know. And then one of the Santa guys was like a really fat guy, and he didn't want to do the dance, and he was the only one who could see me. So he was like, look. But no one else could see me, so he started chasing me. And I was like in a car, but he was faster than the car. And suddenly he jumped out in front of me, in front of the car, and he started screaming, only it was like a Bigfoot scream. And it sounded so creepy coming from a Santa guy. In the dream I was like, and I hit the brakes, only the brake pedal was broken, and it was actually a gas pedal. So I plowed over the Santa guy, and he went under the front tires, and then under the back tires. And then for some reason when he hit the back tires, the front of the car blew up. And then I was suddenly in a flying car. It was like a hovercraft. And then there was this big part that I can't really remember. But I was in the hovercraft thing, and I was like looking for this house. And when I finally got to the house, there was a button on the door, and I pressed the button, and the door opened, and a freaking scary old dead guy popped out the door. He was on rockets. And he grabbed me, but I got loose, and I ran into the house, and I hid in the bathroom. But there were these TVs in the bathroom, and then something happened. I'm not sure what happened, but I was in like a bowling alley, and there was all the bowling balls were dead president heads. And then I started shrinking, and the Abraham Lincoln head tried to eat me, and then I woke up. It was really scary. Believe me, I find that everybody gets 3 wishes. Despite this, life sucks, and that's what makes me so suspicious. The radio goes off and on, and when it's on, we see the light. Despite this, we're still in the dark, which only makes it fun to fight.
To fight. Fight on. But remember, you're wrong, I can see it all along. Yet you hold on to the things you say, but things you say will go astray and wrong. So wrong, I've been saying all along. Baby, you're wrong, 'cause I think you're wrong, 'cause I know you're wrong, you're wrong.
Delightful, we're here, we're crazy SOBs with voices revolving, not solving anything with broken choices. Instead of peaceful coexistence, many feelings must be hurt. An outside race would quickly know we're only worth our weight in dirt. the middle of the summer when it's cold and the earth is made of gold. 90 minutes pass and so do all the lights. In the middle of the fall you can hear them call for you. For 90 days and 90 nights, it's a recipe for life, and it's sharper than a spoon. It's a formula for fun, and it's hotter than the moon. Hazel's modus operandi. Hazel's modus operandi. In the middle of the winter when you die and you join the FBI, praying mantises begin to say your name. In the middle of the spring you can hear them sing for you, yet you never go insane. It's a recipe for life and it's sharper than a spoon. It's a formula for fun and it's hotter than the moon. Hazel's modus operandi. Hazel's modus operandi. For life, and it's sharper than a spoon. It's a formula for fun, and it's hotter than the moon. Hazel's modus operandi. Hazel's modus operandi. Miraculous in its own way, borrowing time from sin. The color scheme is familiar, maybe it's painted that way. A shadow dances in your memory. It happens while you sleep. Remember why it's there. Is it a subset of reality, a scepter in a shell, or is it the other way around? Welcome to Summerland, oh lyric Summerland, approaching summer. Mind's eye, shaping your night, shaping your life. The color scheme is familiar, maybe it's painted red, but it's in your head forever. We are Pandoras when we fall asleep. Our memories are lost inside a box inside